Good evening and thank you for joining us on The War Diary. This is the 418th episode of this segment, one we hope will be the last. Tonight we bring you a historic development, the first day of the 60-day ceasefire between Lebanon and Israel, effective as of 4 a.m. today. This truce, brokered by the United States and France, has posed a devastating war that claimed thousands of lives and displaced hundreds of thousands. Displaced citizens began their journey home this morning. Southern villages, Beirut's southern suburbs, and the Bekaa Valley saw celebratory scenes. However, in southern Beirut, celebratory gunfire injured a young man and drew widespread condemnation for endangering public safety. Heavy traffic stretched along the coastal highway as people returned home. The Lebanese army urged citizens in border areas, particularly in the Tir, Bint Jbeil and Marja Ayoun districts, to avoid villages still under Israeli presence due to the risk of gunfire and explosive devices. Roads leading to these villages were blocked to ensure safety. In Khiam, Israeli forces fired on journalists covering the withdrawal, injuring 2 reporters. Residents returning to their homes discovered an Israeli tank stationed nearby. Machine gun fire and intermittent shelling in areas like Aid al-Shab, Kfar Kila and Adaise underscored lingering volatility. To strengthen security, the Lebanese army deployed 10,000 soldiers to the south, supported by UNIFIL peacekeepers in adherence to the UN Resolution 1701. Caretaker Defense Minister Maurice Slim confirmed the deployment, while Caretaker Prime Minister Najib Mikati urged Israel to respect the truce. The Lebanese Ministry of Public Health reported 3,823 fatalities in Lebanon during this war, with most deaths occurring in recent weeks. On the Israeli side, at least 82 soldiers and 47 civilians were killed. The final hours before the truce were among the most violent, with Israeli strikes hitting Beirut's commercial district of Hamra and Hezbollah continuing attacks until the ceasefire began. The truce follows intense international pressure, with U.S. President Joe Biden calling it a new start for Lebanon. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu thanked Biden while claiming Israel's right to act against Hezbollah if necessary. U.S. envoy Amos Hochstein stated that Israeli forces positioned 2 or 3 kilometers from the border would gradually withdraw over the next 60 days. While joy and hope marked the mood in Lebanon, resilience was mixed with mourning for the lives lost. In Israel, the 60,000 settlers of the north couldn't return en masse. This deal, which ends 13 months of war, aligns with the implementation of UN Resolution 1701, which also ended the 2006 war. Speaker of Parliament Nabih Berri emphasized the importance of national unity, urging the swift election of a president to guide Lebanon through this new chapter. While Lebanon focuses on reconstruction and reconciliation, Israel has shifted its attention to Gaza and Iran. Netanyahu stated that pressure on Hamas would intensify as Hezbollah is now out of the picture. Meanwhile, Hamas signaled its readiness for a truce in Gaza. On the diplomatic front, Qatar, Russia, Iran, and Saudi Arabia welcomed the ceasefire. Additionally, French envoy Jean-Yves Le Drian is expected to return to Beirut on Wednesday for talks on the Lebanese presidential elections. However, the question remains, will both parties uphold this truce? And with that, we conclude the final episode of The War Diary. For the latest updates on Gaza and global developments, visit our website at www.thisisbeirut.com.lb and on our social media platforms.